Hey there, welcome once again to Speed Skating Deconstructed, What Makes a Skater Great. I'm Jeff Kleiber. Hope you're all having a great summer. People climbing back on the ice, hearing from skaters that have already been in Insel. Of course, T-Alpha is opening up this week, I believe, up in Heronfane, Calgary, Salt Lake City soon to follow, if not open already. So we're getting ready for the ice, and we love that here because skating is the best. Now, what I want to do today is go into myth number two. Myth number two is the die schedule, especially prevalent in the United States of America. For some reason, we've been dominated by sprinters, since the days of Sheila Young-Akowitz, who won Ann Henning in 1972, and Terry McDermott, who recently passed. We've been a sprint-dominant culture in this country for a long time, and it's impacted the training and the philosophy and the outcomes of especially our middle distance skaters. So what I want to do is say, you don't have to do that. You don't have to slow down as much in the race as your coach may think or as your schedule may predict. For example, let's say you're doing a 1,000 meter and your top speed is 25 seconds in a lap. In the US, a lot of times a coach will come up to you and say, well, you can do 25, so let's do 25.5, not twice top speed, and then you're going to do a 28.5 in the second lap. Why? There's no reason to predict you're slowing down. What you need to do is backtrack, go into your training, train for even laps, and you'll have better outcomes. There's no reason to predict that you're going to blow up at the end of a race. A, it's not effective, it's not efficient speed-wise, and also it feels awful. You don't want to blow up that lactate. So train your system and your mind and your philosophy to skate a much more even race. This is especially important in the 1,000 meter and 1,500 for both men and women, and the 3,000 meter for ladies. The men in the 5,000 and 10,000 pretty much got this nailed. Look at Patrick Roos, look at Nils van der Poel, look at the ladies, Ragne Wickland, look at all these skaters, they're skating even races in the distances. That's pretty much nailed. Consistency of training, precise training, venues are consistent in their environment, so we can predict what we're going to do in races much easier because we can replicate it in training. So precise training. So talk to your coach. If your coach says, we're going to go out on a schedule and you're going to go, say, 27, 29, 32 in a 1,500, say, why are we doing that, coach? What we want to do is skate much more even. Look at Joey Mantia. Look at Patrick Roos. Look at the top guys from Norway. They're skating even laps, even in the 1,500. And by even, I mean within 2 seconds from first lap to last lap, instead of 4.5 or 5. In the 1,000 meter, 1.5 seconds now. You can do it. Look at Kjeld Naus. Look at Jordan Stoltz. These guys are trained in their mind and in their bodies and in their technique to withstand even paces, even at these really, really tough lactate-driven races. So you can do it. So if you have a coach, or if you in your mind think, I always have to blow up in this race, you don't have to. You can train for it. That's number one. Secondly, lodge it in your mind that you don't have to slow down as much as other people may think. You can train for it. So have a better outcome, much more fun on the ice, feel better, and have greater results with a schedule that affords even pacing across your races, and you'll have a much better career. That's it for today. I'm Jeff Kleiber. We'll talk to you later on Speed Skating Deconstructed, What Makes a Skater Great. See ya.